right, we're back with the Morning Brew with friends, and we're just talking about Uber and Lyft. I love this because it's one of those things that is coming down Albuquerque. And you know that right now there's a bill in the state Senate that would actually kind of finally make those guys legal. But that's a thing that your daughter, you were saying, uses it everywhere.
She used it in D.C. and she uses it here all the time.
That's great, and it's one of they call them transportation network carriers, and you can just open up your phone and hit the button and call kind of a taxi. It's like a guy with a car, but it's actually a nice car. Like they have standards for the cars.
It's his own car.
It's his own car.
It's his own car.
And I love that about it,
Yeah.
And in your travels around the world, I mean, I'm sure you've had some pretty crazy taxi rides or Uber rides.
Is Uber in the Philippines by chance?
It's not in the Philippines, but they kind of know how the taxi system works. I jumped in a taxi one time and the door was a spoon. Like
the handle was a spoon. Nice.
And the door didn't work, so then he was like, just climb over the seat and go out the front door. And I was like,
Adam, that's just like your car.
That's exactly pretty close.
He has a fork, I think.
It's a spork.
Where was that crazy taxi?
that was in the Philippines.
That was in the
Manila.
Philippines. Oh, really?
Yeah, the capital, Manila.
Do you trust a car when you get in it and you're like, oh, there's a spoon to get out? Do you trust the driver at that point?
Yeah, I trust people, so why
Excellent.
not?
Excellent. You're like a little bit of deferred maintenance, never hurt anybody.
Well, he's in it, so I think if it's safe enough for him, I'm sure it's safe enough for me.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, I think you guys saw the bike share thing. We were talking about that earlier. That's a thing too. We were talking about Uber.
Yeah.
I think it'd be great fun to be able to hop on a bike and just do the bike share. It could be in Nob Hill downtown in that main corridor there. I mean, would you guys use that? Would
Yes.
you use that to get around?
Yes, absolutely.
Where are the Suriname
The
offices?
Suriname offices are on Eubank.
So you could go all the way down the hill on the bike.
Yeah, and then have someone pick me up.
Right. It's not like it's not your bike. You can leave it on the bottom.
That's fantastic.
Well, one of the reasons the Suriname office is it's close to the apartment complex where all of our families live, and we have easy access to bus transportation, and our classrooms are right there, so they just come over to the classrooms half a block away.
Very cool. Well, what kind of stuff do you teach in the classes? Is it life skills things? Is it job skills?
We have adult basic education for those that need their GED. Some of them are already in college. But we also life skills, financial skills, parenting. We also have specialists come in and talk to them about nutrition, domestic violence. 85% of our families are, have suffered from domestic violence.
That's a huge number.
It's frustrating.
And how many families do you have right now that you're
Right
serving?
now we have 22, and so we have over 30 children in the program. And that's what's so exciting. Up with People, we're going to start a children's therapeutic program.
Oh, good.
And one of the one-bedroom apartments is empty. So they're going to go in and paint it. And it's going to be just so warm and inviting. And so we'll start our children's therapeutic program in that apartment.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be a lot of fun. Do you do a lot of that kind of work with Up with People?
Yeah, that's one of the big aspects of our program is the community action, just getting involved with the community, and Suriname is just such a great part of the community to be involved with. So.
Because every city you go to, you find a partner to work with, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So where are you guys going next, by the way?
We're headed to Tucson, Arizona.
Oh, back home.
Yeah,
You're
back
going
home
back
for me.
home.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, that's not your final destination, is
No,
it?
that's barely our third city. Then we'll go to Orange County and Coachella Valley, California, and then 5 weeks Mexico, 5 weeks Europe.
That's so much fun.
It's a huge spread too, right?
Right.
Jeez, Orange County, Mexico, and then back, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty cool to just kind of dip in and out of different cultures and just
Right.
kind of experience how
amazing.
the world works.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You need to put an Adam tries it.
Send me to Mexico.
Send you to Mexico with them.
Yeah, I think I'm going to Rio Rancho for a story. That's diverse.
Yeah, pull the spoon door handle and
Yeah, sport.
the sport.
Yeah.
Of the Albuquerque Magazine's Top Docs issue, and hopefully we won't need to send any of the dancers to the Top Docs for anything pulled or strained or broken while they're here. But this is like 5 months of work on your end to make
That's
this
a lot of
thing
work.
It
happen.
is huge. Probably outside of Best of the City, which is our biggest issue every year.
December
Like
issue.
it's up there. I mean, it's not anywhere close to Best of the City because it's massive, right?
But this is a lot more, I think, intense work.
It is.
And
It's
this-
more
and
specialized too.
One of the
you know?
things that I love about this particular issue that you do annually is that it's not just, you guys didn't just go out and say, oh, you're pretty, I'm going to pick you as a doctor. You have the doctors vote for each other, and they have to do this very intense verification process of the doctors.
It is.
Yeah.
We sit there and we tally up every vote. I mean, it doesn't get any more intense than that, right? It just
Right.
takes forever. So,
Right.
yeah, I can vouch for its, authenticity. It's definitely, physician selected. All the people that actually won. So,
Yeah.
yes, and I haven't had to see any of these doctors either. Like, I haven't fallen off my bed in the morning or anything like that. Everything's good. I'm healthy. So, I'm
No
hoping
sleeping accidents.
no sleepwalking.
We're sleep
drinking.
medicine, so I mean, if you have a sleeping accident.
Yeah, some
I
of the
think that's
doctors are
different
really-
though. Yeah.
It might be, huh? Yeah, some of the doctors were super excited, though, because they had never gotten included in this, because they just didn't fit into a category, right?
Right.
Sleep medicine, right? That's one of them. So,
Yeah, and there's tons of categories. And we were thinking your sister might be in the magazine.
She's an internist at UNM.
So, and there's
Right.
a million doctors, because they didn't just list they listed winners, and they also listed doctors that got a ton of votes, too. So I think we're going to have to
She's
plow
been in
through
there
that.
before, so I'll have to look.
Yeah, we'll have to plow through it and see if she's in there.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're more than welcome to toss this sucker around, too. So,
Right.
the thing about doctors is some of them, like, they really got that selfie theme. They're like, all right, I know what a selfie is. I'll totally send you one.
Yeah.
Some just didn't know how to do it, and like...
So, like, they didn't know how to, like, just turn the camera around and take a
Right,
picture of
yeah,
themselves.
bless their hearts, they can operate on an open,
Do open heart
chest of
surgery,
somebody,
but they can't use an iPhone?
Yeah, exactly. So I would stand there and I would help them take the selfie. So it was kind of like it looked like a selfie, but it was my hand that took the picture. So.
I'm pretty technologically challenged.
Yeah.
In fact, I had my daughter do something on my phone. I go straight to her.
That's what children are for, though, right?
That's right.
Perfect.
Well, that's one of the things we were talking earlier with the folks in Bernalillo County is learning all those soft skills.
Yeah.
Learning all the things. It's not just even selfies. It's doing things with the, learning how to use an Excel spreadsheet. It's learning how to actually use a word processor well. Those are the kinds of skills that people are learning in Suriname.
Absolutely. Yes, they do. They have, in their life skills, they have the parenting, but they also learn financial, and they learn how to use different software, and they have computers in the classroom.
Great.
And what we're trying to do now is get computers so they can take them home, because they're all at CNM now.
Yeah.
Or ahead, so.
Excellent. Well, we got to wrap up, but we got our own social media feeds and our own awesome new website, themorningbrew.tv. You can go there and find out more information about the magazine, Suriname, Up With People, Bernalillo County, everything. And then find us, too, on social media. We are on Facebook. We are on everything. So you can find us. We should be on MySpace. You can find us there.
Didn't that go away?
Been a few years, yeah.
I really think you're going places with that
With
dance.
the MySpace? Oh, the dance?
Yeah.
We'll see what
I felt
happens.
like I was watching an Usher
Maybe
video.
we'll do some more. We got just a couple more minutes here. We'll see if we can do some more on the Morning Brew with Friends.